LJ's Card Lounge is back. Super excited, and so is Josh.
I gotta get used to this again, man. This is all so new to me. But what is old will be new again. I'm back. Yes. Did not take a vacation, although I wish I was on a vacation. I'm not gonna bore anybody with anything, but I'm alive and well. That's all that matters. So everybody that knows, thank you for everything. You know who you are, and I'm excited, Chris. Let's do this again, man. Let's do it.
You know who else?
Back amongst the living.
You know who else is excited and living right now,
Who's
man?
excited?
Bryce Harper.
He looks pretty good right now.
He looks pretty good. He hit some home runs on his birthday. He's staring down. He's talking trash. Joey Votto's like, "This is the back and forth we need in baseball right now." But
It's good for the game.
it's good for the game. Is it good for the cards industry? Because I mean, Bryce Harper is just—he's got to be Bryce Harper. His cards are what they are. Like he can win World Series, he can win MVP. I mean, right now it's an Otani market. Otani, Julio's down. Wander fell off the face of the earth. Acuna's going to be MVP.
It's amazing how much a bad game will do to your cards, right? It could be so good for like a month, and then you get 3 bad games, 2 bad games, and then all of a sudden people are like, it's on to the next one. Sell your cards, make your money.
It reminds me a lot of, we were talking when we started this, the NFL, like Brock Purdy's all of a sudden, 7-0 from the San Francisco 49ers, and they lose to the Browns. Like, it was a 7th round pick.
Was it the field goal kicker that lost to the Browns? I don't know. That's a debate for another time. I don't care.
They play as a team. They win as a team.
Yeah.
They lose as a team.
Yeah, agreed.
They would have scored touchdowns. They wouldn't have needed their field goal.
Agreed.
But I think Brock Purdy's the most overrated player in the NFL. The most underrated player is Sam Howell. Sell your Brock Purdy's. They're going for like $40 for
Now
a
you're going
base.
to go with the Bronco there for a second.
No, the Broncos are thieves of joy. But sell your Brock Purdy's, buy Sam Howell,
Make some money on Brock.
Tua Tagovailoa. What are your thoughts on that, Josh?
I can't even spell Tagovailoa. I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that it is good for the NFL when you don't have an undefeated team. Philly fans right now, I'm going to kind of segue into this because I wanted to talk about it. Philly fans right now, how excited are you to be a Philly fan right now? I mean, you got the 76ers that are just starting. You've got the Phillies that are probably going to go to the World Series. Probably get into that here shortly. And then you've got the Eagles. They lost, but it's the NFL. It happens. Congratulations to Philadelphia sports teams. My goodness.
And with the Phillies, like, look at what A.J. Brown's doing. Like, DeMonta Smith almost feel like he fell off the face of the earth, but DeAndre Swift's got a career revolution. That's not the right word. Resurrection coming up in Philly. But, like, Jalen Hurts cards aren't where they should be. Like, the entire industry is down 43.5% right now. Pokemon cards are up right now.
There's that word again, Pokemon cards.
Oh God, there's so much Pokemon. I have been selling Pokemon for like 4 straight months, and I love it. But anyway, well, Charizard can't tear an ACL. Eevee's not going on the DL. Eevee's not retiring anytime soon.
Yeah.
So Pikachu is good. It's coming out with movies and doing stuff with Van Gogh in this museum. So. But then you've got, NHL just started, and both of us will admit we're not the biggest hockey fans. We don't have that much hockey knowledge, but NBA's coming up right now. NBA cards are super down. But when you have the ebbs and the flows of the sports cards market, like right now is peak NFL. NBA season's just starting. Who are the guys to buy? Like SGA, you still buying LeBron. LeBron's like it's AD's turn. You buying Wemby. Is it Chet Holmgren? Everybody's after these Bowman U cards with Caitlin Clark in it, or Shooter Sanders, Caleb Williams. Like the Bowman U is such an interesting product.
It brings an excitement to the product.
And it looks so much better than Prism draft picks or Chronicles draft picks too, in my opinion.
I agree.
What are your thoughts on the college cards, man? Even like the Bowman U, like Bowman first. Is that going to be a thing in 5 years that you got to have a Shador Sanders first instead of a rookie card?
I think it remains to be seen. But as of right now, I think it brings, like you said, a very cool aspect to this. Segueing into baseball, first Bowmans have kind of replaced the true rookie cards. And I don't know. Like I said, it remains to be seen. You know, they're in college uniforms, so it's different. They're not in pro uniforms, but it remains to be seen. I think it gives somebody an extra avenue to collect, and that's always a good thing when you can bring something new to refresh the hobby a little bit. I think sometimes the hobby can maybe get a little stale, trading cards, selling cards, and the same players on the same teams. You know, it brings a whole nother level as a collector. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially like I like to collect, excuse me, Duke basketball players or Notre Dame football players, so I can go out next year and get a Sam Hartman or a, you know, NTN card or uh, Andre Estime or Filipowski's coming back for Duke. Duke's ranked number 2 going into the season. So I like, I've got some cool Chase Claypool game worn patch cards from bowl games that I think are super awesome. It's like he literally wore this jersey in like the Sugar Bowl because it's got the Sugar Bowl patch on it. Some of these college cards are really awesome with the Bowman Chrome, the Bowman Chrome U. I just think that I don't think it's going to take off like baseball did because people care about prospects because these guys aren't like, hey, I'm Ronald Acuna and I'm going to Ohio State to play baseball. It's like, hey, I'm Ronald Acuna and I'm going to play in like Chattanooga and like single A or double A, triple A. You're on your way up. So you've already had your college. You've already had this. You've already had that. You're already like 23 years old. Where in baseball, you're like 15 when you have your first Bowman. So I don't think it's going to take off, but like you said, it's remain to be seen. I'm a fan. Like, I want to go buy a box after work today and open it because honestly, I haven't done it before.
It allows fans of the college game to have autographs of some of their favorite players. You know, I remember being a kid and enjoying football. I'm just going to take football for example. Enjoying football, and usually you would have to wait to get an autograph. Well, of course, that was different than what it is now. You couldn't just pull your favorite player's autograph out of a pack. It was the games. It was completely different back then. But you kind of lost my train of thought there for a second, and I kind of got sidetracked. But it allows the collector. Let's just say you're a huge Buckeye fan. Now you can create this whole Buckeye collection. And sometimes your player may not make it to the draft. It may not make it to the NFL or the NBA. Now you can collect those guys, and it's kind of cool. Some people don't even like professional sports. Some people just stop at the college game, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I think that's such a good point because we live in Columbus, Ohio, and Columbus is 100% a Buckeyes town. Yeah, we've got the Columbus Crew, we've got the Columbus Clippers, the Blue Jackets. Nobody cares. Buckeye Sunday, there were so many people who were up in arms because the Buckeyes game last weekend was on Peacock.
It's crazy.
That it was like why is this the number one story on the news and not like the triple homicide on the South Side? Like it was like weird like that. But yeah, college towns, even like imagine if you're a college player, you pulled your, you're never gonna make it to the show. But you can still have a card out there. Like
Have a card.
you can have autos, you can have NIL deals. It was just a way to, hey, you know what? I need some money to pay for a new pair of J's. So I'm going to send cards to NIL deals because I know Leaf's doing some different stuff. Panini's doing some different stuff. Bowman, which is Topps, doing some different stuff. It's all going to be together here soon. But right now, it's an exciting time to be a collector.
I think so. Let's just not make PSA 10 great. Let's make PSA 9 great again.
Yeah, we should have a whole segment make PSA 9 great.
I think we could probably have a whole show on that because the price discrepancy is completely ridiculous. We should.
I'm gonna get with our t-shirt guy, make some t-shirts, start selling them on the website.
It's a great idea.
Make PSA 9 great again.
You heard it here first.
And then I'll just start your logo on it. But also, man, just really think that with the end of the baseball season coming up, football season is right in the middle, basketball and hockey, like this is the best time for sports right now. We were talking over the summer where all we had was baseball. And if your team's not in it, like Josh and I both I'm a diehard Reds, diehard Cubs. We'll watch our teams if they're winning 40 games or 140 games. But the NFL, I'm going to watch my Broncos every Sunday, my Irish every Saturday. It's once a week. But still, for being a collector right now, like all sports are full swing. And they had we talked before about the overproduction of products. Like there are way too many products. Panini just uses the same pictures for every card and then just relabels them. So that's why I'm really excited for the Bowman Chrome U, is because it's a new product that isn't just watering down the industry. It's a new product that I think is elevating the industry and bringing a new.
It brings more life to it,
Exactly. Yeah.
and that's always good.
Yeah. We always need more life, right, Josh?
We do, buddy.
If you can't tell, Josh is actually sitting right next to me while we're doing this. We're trying out some.
I gotta the way the camera is. It's you gotta look sideways. You gotta look the
Yeah, I keep
opposite way.
looking at you like
I'm
this.
looking at you.
Yeah.
So
That's it for our first show back, and we will be back once a week with the Card Lounge. We'll try to get in during the week with some Man with the Mics with me, and then Man with the Mics with Josh. And we're just going to go rambling on, and we're excited to be back. Thanks for listening. Everybody, take care.
appreciate you.